Hey, yo, 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 yo. We are live on the pontoon. I am John Pon09, your captain, your cruise director, on the pontoon, through the content. Hopefully everybody is having a marvelous Monday. I don't know if I've used that one before. I feel like I probably have. It's a pretty easy one. I know I've definitely used Manic Monday before, but I don't know about Marvelous. But anyways, hopefully everybody is having a good day. And if not, there's a little bit of time left on the pontoon to make it just a little bit better. Today, we're just going to be vibing. We are honestly just going to be vibing. I've given up on the ranked for this split. We were going to grind hard early. Split, so that means actually tomorrow I'm probably still gonna take Tuesday off, but when we come back on Wednesday we're gonna be early grinding the split with bottle. Then Thursday we'll probably do like an all-day grind, honestly. So it'll probably be our early into evening grind. Same thing for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're just gonna be grinding all weekend. Lena Bobina, first one in the chat. Yo, what's going on, Famas? Yes, I put it early in the title, so hopefully Jazzy sees it this time. The Sun Squid. You know how she feels about them squids. But Jazzy has been kind of AFK, so I'm not sure if she was... I saw her in Minions chat earlier, so I'm not sure if she's still lurking. She might be on like a date or something, I don't know. She might be, you know. You know. You know. So that is wait, what is that? Oh, that's that one. This I forgot to change this before stream. So normally I leave these on. This is a behind the scenes secret. Normally I leave these lights on red, because if I don't leave them on, then I have to disconnect and reconnect them to the app, which to do that I have to unscrew them and screw them back in 3 times until they're blinking. Then it has to pair with the app. Then the app has to connect to Wi-Fi. It's a whole process just to be able to, and it's not every time that I turn them off and then back on, but it's enough to the point where I just turn them on red and then like turn them down low, and I don't know, red light doesn't affect your night vision or something like that. That's what I've heard, at least. And so it's definitely like my room doesn't get completely dark at night, but also it's still pretty easy to sleep. So, you know, that's the yeah, what's going on, AR? The problem is these lights that I got absolutely suck. And so you are right. I thought that the technology had come a long way, because the last time that I bought these lights, it was when like LED light bulbs first came out, and I got some that were like, I think they were $20 each, the ones that I had got. And this was like 5 years ago. And so when I went to buy these, I was like, oh, well, you know, the technology's got better, like, and whatever, you know, prices have probably come down on them since they haven't just come out. Like, there's so many different varieties of them now. Anyway, so I get these, and I think they were $10 each, so it was like 20. They're a little bit more than $10. It was like 25 for 2 of them, and boy, was I wrong. The other ones were so much better. The app was better, and these just really, there's really nothing good I can say about them. I mean, they work. Rarely, you know. So I'll be replacing them at some point, but it's not a dire need for now. Like I said, I just turn them to red and then I just leave them on and at night, and when I do that I don't have to reconnect them constantly. So you know. So I guess first, I don't want to do Olympus pubs, honestly. What's the next map after this? Storm Point, then Broken Moon. Yo, Jazzy noticed. So I guess I'll just warm up on this. We might do some other stuff later, but do this, I guess. They didn't put any ice in my Dr. Pepper. I mean, that's fine, I guess. It didn't get watered down, but it's not like super cold. Jazzy Larkin, yeah, that's what I thought. Jazzy's like on a date or something tonight. That's what I figured. She been kind of AFK, off the scene and whatnot. Indeed, Lena Bobina. Have you seen that they also have RGB mouse pads? I think that's a little over the line, RGB mouse pad. I've seen the RGB chairs as well. I don't know who wants to plug in a chair. I'm assuming that they're battery powered.
Introducing your champion. I survived being swallowed by the dark heart of the universe.
I certainly wouldn't want to have to plug in my chair.
Quaint to me. Here, pals. Walk the landing's one of my specialities.
Prepare for battle.
Be ready, mate. An enemy landed near us.
I haven't played it yesterday, so it'll be extra bad today.
Attention. First blood.
First blood. I need a weapon. Contact with hostile.
I'm wrestling around in here. That's what I thought.
Ring countdown.
How did I miss all of that?
Enemy shield. Reloading.
Oh, he's shooting me in the back now. Oh, I still shot you.
Right here.
Or knocked you. Come on, first game on in 2 days and I still knocked your ass. Come on now.
Here. Clean up you right here.
That's it. That's it.
Reloading.
Got a numpty here.
Less than 1 minute. The ring is not far.
Enemy here.
Oh, he's getting shot in the back now.
Hooligan on top of us.
Scanning the area.
Other team is gonna kill this dude before me. No way he came all the way around here to res.
I know. I will assist you.
What if it vibrated the mouse pad?
Shields recharging.
I feel like that would be counterintuitive to using a mouse for sure. But it'd be kind of cool, I
10
guess.
seconds. Ring's close. I'll do a wee pick-me-up.
Energy ammo.
That guy almost bled out. That took so long.
Use the net as your guide. I'm taking fire.
Shields recharging.
Recharging my shield.
Just a tick. Healing up.
Multiple squad attack.
He's gonna die here, I can tell.
Taking a moment to recharge my shield.
Recharging my shields.
Taking a moment to remain.
Guy just pieced out.
Recharging my.
Shields recharging. Reloading.
Oh, I'm so bad.
Spot a border. Me and you are down.
Oh, okay. Oh, the chair? No, that would be pretty awesome. Definitely. One time I had this, I bought this recliner off of Amazon. And it was like one of those massage chairs also. And some of the functions were okay. Some of them were less than ideal. But it also had heating. It was heated and massage. And it was only about $300. So it wasn't too bad of a deal, but it was kind of small. Like it was almost as if it were, it wasn't really like a child's chair, but it was like in between, I guess, like a child's recliner and an adult recliner. Like it was just on the small side.
Right, dears.
I mean, I could definitely like fit in it, but it was just, you know, it wasn't like a huge like lazy boy or anything like that. And it also swiveled and rocked. So it's pretty crazy.
You know what I look like.
Honestly, it did a lot for $300. And it was pretty comfortable until it started breaking. I used it a lot, and I used to like fall asleep in it a lot. And I think that took put a lot of like wear and tear on it in the time that I had it, which was only about 2 years or so. And I don't know, it like broke and then it was weird and it got less comfortable over time, I guess is what I'm saying. But it was a good chair. I would buy it again. I think I gave it a 5-star on Amazon still.
Got our first worm food, compadres.
I'm gonna try to find a 301.
Mira, someone's out there. They're far.
But not far enough. Oh, this change is just gonna be the absolute death of me
What are you
here.
waiting for? An invitation? Come on, get in the ring, compadres.
Wait, nobody was asking for that change.
here.
Literally
Close
nobody.
range.
Yeah, why did he go all the way out there though? What?
It's go time.
Why do kids play this game sometimes? So weird. I'm just sending it, I don't care. Yo, appreciate the 6 likes on the stream. All the top G's up in the chat, liking up the stream. Let me see you.
You kill leader. New data.
Feel like tonight it's just gonna be the real ones
Another
in
soft
chat
landing.
tonight, which is fine. It's just totally 100% fine. Because we're gonna do stuff like that. But it's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be the real ones because yesterday we didn't stream. And then Saturday, I'm pretty sure that stream got a copyright claim, so we're not like strong in the algorithm. We're not completely taken out of the algorithm, but we don't have a good presence in the algorithm right now. YouTube doesn't quite know what I'm doing. They're like, okay, you're not streaming Apex the whole time. What are you doing, John Pon 09? That's what they told me. That's what they told me in an email. But you know, it's fine. I actually got some. I actually think I've been a little bit too hard on myself because recently, over the past 2 days or so, I've been doing some research into Kick, and I've been just randomly like popping into different streamers on Kick that are doing Apex or just chatting. I may have clicked on the hot tub section once or twice. And what I saw were a lot of people that
Your maw's about to get a little unladylike.
had some of the a lot of people had some of the basics down, but very few people that I visited, and I visited pretty much only streams that had 50 people or less. But what I noticed was a lot of them came from Twitch,
I'd say fasten your seatbelts,
and
but it's not that kind of ride.
I almost feel like there's a different culture of streaming on Twitch versus YouTube. And that was evident when I was watching these kick streamers, because it almost seemed as if it was like a different type of streaming. You know, like in rap, there's like East Coast rap and then there's West Coast rap, you know, and they have their own unique,
This might be a good place to land.
you know, styles and intricacies that if you're just a casual observer of the genre, you may not even notice, but someone who is a fan or certainly a creator of that type of content would know
You can't solve the eternal
the differences in, you know, East Coast rap or West Coast rap. Just like there's differences in YouTube streaming and Twitch streaming. And it was interesting because even I felt like for the streamers that I saw that only had like 10 viewers, like they were still streaming like they had 10,000, if that makes sense. Like they weren't super, a lot of them, you know, I'm not gonna say all of them. I did see some good streamers definitely as well, and some engaging streamers, but I just saw a lot that they weren't very engaged in their chat. They weren't really talking to chat. Like right now, chat's not really moving, but I'm still kind of talking to chat, like, you know, as I'm playing, or, you know, at least making commentary as things are happening. But what I found was a lot of them are on there, and it's like they've even ones that are monetized over there already, which you have to have. This lag is just crazy. Oh, are you kidding me? Like, dog, I was literally standing right there. Grabbed it, lagged out.
Shields.
Okay, bro, have a good game. You're honestly kidding me right now. Already grabbed the cell, lagged out, and then was out of the building again. Anyways, chat, what I noticed was a lot of streamers. So that was the one thing that I noticed. The chat and also just in general engagement of the streamer was pretty low. Yo, what's going on, Lily? And so I feel like I've been too hard on myself, because there's a lot of people that on Twitch, obviously they had a good size following, you know, they're averaging probably 20-30 viewers over there on Twitch, and then they came over to Kick, and now they have, you know, anywhere from 10 to 20 or whatever. But they haven't really grasped, in my opinion, like the basics of streaming. Like they just saw big streamers streaming, and then they're trying to emulate that essentially. And it's not even that they're not entertaining or whatever, it's just like they just lack some of the basics that it takes to be a good streamer, in my opinion. Of course, all of this is subjective, but I mean, as a new viewer, when I go into a stream, and if you're not saying anything. So there was, for instance, there was some streamers that I pulled up, and they would just be sitting there like in lobby, and they were on their phone or like looking at different streams. Like there's one I pulled up to, and
You know what I look like.
I just said hello, or I said yo in his chat while he was still in the game. I'm like, okay, well, he'll probably, you know, at least when he finishes the game, he will you know, respond and welcome me into stream or whatnot. And this guy had probably about 15 viewers, I think, at the time. Chat wasn't moving. He was just looking at either other screens or his phone. I'm not really sure. While he sat in lobby for over a minute, and then he loaded into a new game, and even once he started the new game, he didn't even look at chat right away. And it's not like he was playing ranked, he was playing the LTM modes. He was literally playing control. And so it gave me some encouragement. So there was that, and then there was also a lot of production issues that I found as well. A lot of streamers on there, like, they had their face cam. This one girl that I was watching, she had her face cam covering her her whole health bar. So her health bar as well as her, I guess I'll take the L star actually. It was covering all the health bars, and her face cam was huge, which I'm guessing she was trying to play off the fact that, you know, she's a girl streamer and she wants people to see her face cam, which is fine, which is totally fine. But my only complaint with it was the fact that it was covering her whole health bar, and I'm like, okay, you're obviously losing a huge part of being able to watch the game if people can't even tell how much health you have, or what was the other thing? And she wasn't very good at the game either, so she may not have realized that or something, but to me, like, that's a huge production issue. And why would he not just follow in right behind me? I'm doing all right, Lily. I'm doing all right. Yo, what's going on, Miller? I'm just talking about my research the past couple of days. I've been looking at different Twitch streams and just checking out the vibe of Twitch, seeing how the app is, kind of getting a feel for it. And what I was saying, I think at the beginning before you came in, Lily, is I've just been too hard on myself about where I'm at as a streamer, I guess, after doing it for, yeah, coming up on a year. Not really, I guess like 9 months, you know, so I'm not really close to a year, but definitely approaching a year at this point. You know, it's certainly not like I just started doing this yesterday, so I feel like I do have some experience. But going on to Kick, I just saw a lot of things. I was like, they don't even really have the basics down, but they're, you know, a lot of them were already monetized and whatnot. So
Me, friends, I may kill you.
So, I don't know. That being said, I was kind of comparing it as well to, like, the, it's like the difference in East Coast rap and West Coast rap. If you're not really into rap, you want to be able to hear it and know, I guess specifically in the 90s and early 2000s, if you're not a rap enthusiast, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference in East Coast rap and West Coast rap. But if you're a big fan of it, it's easily discernible, as well as if you are producing that content, you would also be able to easily, you know, tell where it comes from. So I compared that to what I was noticing on Kick is like, it was almost it's almost a different variety or a different flavor, I guess, of streaming, and it was very apparent, and it was very much as if the streamers on there had only watched big streamers stream, and that's what they were trying to emulate. And so a lot of them, even though they only had like 5 viewers and their chat wasn't really moving, they weren't engaging with chat at all. They weren't even really talking to chat at all. Or one of the things I try to do is, even if chat's not moving, or even if I'm right in the middle of gameplay, I'll still try to speak to chat, still try to keep a monologue going, even if we don't have a dialogue of many people talking. And it's not something that's easy to do. It's definitely something that I'm still working on and that I've gotten better at over time. And part of it too is probably just comfortability with the game as well. I have to go to the store. Oh, okay, buddy. Oh, slow heal this, I guess. They're far, right?
Shields recharging.
I know a streamer who streams on YT who has like 40,000 subs who's having a hard time right now, so you're not alone. Yeah, I mean, it's not that I'm having a hard time. I guess it's just really, it really actually encouraged me a lot, Miller, because I looked at a lot of them that were already monetized on Kick or have a bigger viewership than I have here. But it's like, that doesn't mean that they're a better streamer necessarily. I mean, to be honest, there was a couple girls that, you know, just had their tits out, and of course that is going to be more appealing than really anything that, you know, that I can provide. So, but even besides that, I mean, there was dudes on there of varying attractiveness levels that say they had a lot of issues with. I'm not gonna say they're bad streamers, but had a lot of issues either production-wise or just engagement-wise with what they were doing. But you know, somehow they have amassed a viewership. So, you know, it was encouraging. No dudes with their tits out. Not that I found, at least, Lily. I will say I did browse through the hot tub. Actually, on Kick, it's pool hot tub bikini section, so it's a little bit more honest than Twitch, because Twitch, I think, is still just hot tub, and you know, I don't think it's a necessity that you have a hot tub or a kiddie pool to be in a bikini, because it seems like some of them are just in bikinis. But even in the gaming categories, as long as you put 18 plus, from what I can tell, there was a lot of girls that were just playing the game in their sports bra, or not even sports bra, just regular bra. Oh, it's a thing for sure, Lily.
Oh, aye, there's
Now,
research
I mean, it's a pretty popular category on Twitch, but obviously with Kick being new, I wanted to kind of, you know, for research purposes, look and see what was going on there. And there was less pools involved. There was a couple hot tub girls, but it was mostly just, you know, girls in bikinis, or underwear is also acceptable. So kind of a weird category to me. I think that stuff is better. I mean, that's what cam sites are for. Like, to me, it doesn't really have a place on streaming sites. To me, it kind of,
I bless these jump jets.
I won't say tarnishes or diminishes, but I guess really diminishes the culture and the medium of streaming. I feel like if you want to do that, there's already plenty of places on the internet that you can capture an audience doing that. And I really think that you know, if you're gonna have a streaming app, you should really just leave it to. But you know, then people are gonna say, oh well, girls are just playing video games with their tits out, and I don't really know the best way to combat that. I mean, if they want to play with their tits out, they're just gonna play with their tits out. You know, there's not really anything that we can do to stop that. So what's the difference in that and then just blatantly having their tits out and just doing it, just chatting, you know? So no wonder Grizzly likes Kick so much. What's going on, Galactic? I think Grizzly likes Twitch so much because he can say anything. I definitely heard a lot of F slurs, a lot of B slurs, you know, a lot of R slurs in my research. How did I get the first shot and then nothing? Bro, please shoot. Why do you stop shooting? Why do they always stop shooting, bro? Guy was one shot. He just stopped shooting completely. I know he wasn't reloading. I know he wasn't. Yo, what's going on, Bottle? So, I mean, that being said, it's not that I'm not saying that to say that I'm jealous. Like, oh, well, I don't see how they have so many viewers and, you know, they have these issues with their streams. But it's just I guess, like a reaffirmation of myself that's like, you know what? For the knowledge and, well, I'll say for the experience that I have, I do feel like I have a good handle and knowledge of the production that goes into making a high quality live stream. I mean, I don't have overlays covering crucial data in the game. Sometimes you have to cover a little bit. It's kind of unavoidable if you want to have overlays, but I do feel like they're at least tastefully placed. I don't have crazy audio. That was some issue that I saw, was people with their mic volume either too high or too low. Not as much though. Honestly, on YouTube, I see people with worse audio issues than Kick or Twitch. Most of the issues just came from visually. There were also a lot of 720 streams I noticed on Kick as well, which I'm not sure if that comes from people just not having setups that can produce 1080. I know not everybody's internet is, you know, quite up to par. Audio your stream has always been top notch. I appreciate that, Lily.
Relativity becomes-
I think it has been after you came in because, well, no, you were here in the days when I did. You were here for console streams, actually. I'm pretty sure. Actually, now that I think about it, and you were here for the old PC that was, I could only do 720. But even with that, even working within those confines, like I still feel like I had pretty good handle of like the volume mixing and not. It was chat for a while. It was AR. It really was. When I first went to PC streaming, it was pretty bad. Like, I'll admit that. It was definitely trash. I had a lot of audio issues back then. Mixing, I think I've always been okay with the mixing, but I mean, it was a lot of, no, he's not wrong, Miller. It was a lot of audio issues, and part of that was out of my control because Elgato just sucks, and especially with the older computers, it's just not good. I was still here for it. That's why you're the real one, AR. Oh, so something really cool that I did find out about Kick, though. There are OG badges, and what this is, essentially, I believe it's either 20 or 25. I think it's 25. And as the content creator, you just give them out to your chat. So you have OG badges and you have VIP badges, which I wish this was a thing on YouTube. I've wished this for so long, because instead of, like, some of you, instead of making you mod, I just make you a VIP. Because let's be honest, a lot of you don't do any, like, mod type things anyways. But just to, like, show you that, you know, respect and VIP treatment, you know, I made you mod kind of a thing. But Kick actually has the VIP. It's a diamond badge if you're a VIP, and if you're an OG, it just says OG. It looks like a stop sign. It's like an octagon with the OG in the middle. And but you can only give out 25 of those, so definitely more incentive, I guess, for some of the OGs to come over to Kick this weekend when we do the stream, or whenever I do the first Kick stream, because I'll be giving out those OG badges. No, it really is AR. It really is pretty cool. I wish YouTube had something like that. Elgato still sucks. Yeah, no, Elgato still sucks. I still have issues with it from time to time, but I'm pretty sure most of the issues were caused just because I was using an older computer with it, which have the older, like, drivers and whatever processing or something, which is weird because the Elgato doesn't actually process, or the computer doesn't have to process anything from the Elgato. It's basically just like a pass-through, so it really doesn't make sense that audio could be delayed in the first place, but, you know, what do I know? But anyway, so all that to say, I'm excited about Kick. I am definitely planning on doing my reaction content is going to be on there. Once I get it all set up and we start doing that, that's where I'm going to be doing, like, the reaction and just chatting kind of content, and it might just be like, I kind of want to play Apex on there just to see how it goes, but honestly, I'll probably keep that on YouTube since that's what I've been doing for almost a year now.
Listen, the ring's
But
not
we'll see.
exactly
But
what
we'll
I'd
see.
define
I'm
as
definitely
close. 45
excited about it, though. I think it's got a lot of potential for the reaction content. And the other thing I was thinking is more long term. I can. Oh, hello. Did not hear you. I thought I had not that gun. Okay. All right. Well, that's the end of World's Edge. What a way to go out on World's Edge. Okay. Have certain days for it? No, Bottle. Don't you dare tell me what to do on my stream. This is my stream, buddy. We might have certain days for it. It'll probably be my slower days on YouTube, which are like Tuesdays, which is why I started just taking them off. Or one reason at least. Tuesdays are kind of slow for me. And Saturdays. So I don't want to break it up too much because I do want to have consistent days back to back on YouTube. Listen here, buddy. Look here, listen. Um, I was about to add a command just now and do mod stuff. Likely story, Michael Miller. I'll believe it when I see it. I mean, there's so many mods, and the other thing that happens in my chat, especially, well, it happens in every chat, but it happens here especially because there are so many mods. So when something does need to be modded, it's almost like the, it's like this,
I've been dreaming of this moment
it's some type of effect, I forget what it's called, but it's the same type of thing where if there's a huge crowd of people and somebody's, somebody falls over and can't get up, everybody will just assume that the other another person will stop to help, and so then nobody ends up stopping to help. So it's that same kind of phenomenon with modding. It's like everybody sees that there's something that needs to be modded, but there's so many mods, everybody just assumes somebody else will do it, so then like it doesn't get done. So oh, okay. Not likely story, Miller. But, I mean, my chat doesn't need to be, I mean, it's not really that often that it needs to be modded. I think the last person I timed out was Grizzly, and we all know how that goes. None of the mods knew how to make commands, imagine. Well, he doesn't always, I mean, he doesn't have like a bunch of those commands though. I feel like it's mostly just Amish that makes commands. I don't think it's not like a how do I say this? Not like an encouraged thing to do over there to be adding a bunch of commands.
This is the end.
Grizzly's understandable. What's going on, Culture? Oh, the customs code? That's funny. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of tough for... I'll just take both the gold weapons. I don't give up. Boop. It's kind of tough for Robo because he has such a large audience. He gets a bunch of squeakers, and his chat does need a lot of modding, but I'm nowhere close to having those type of issues, so... Where'd this bucko go? I wanted to steal that really, really bad. Why am I so bad with the Re? That should be an easy gun to just fry people around.
Recharging my shield.
Oh, that was such a good thermite. How? What? Where did he go?
This is the end of your electrical
Okay.
current.
Thanks for the alert bottle. I'd end up fighting a 10-year-old. Yeah, so that's the thing too. He, you know, there's so many like younger viewers too that come through there, which I don't know how, because he always streams when these kids should be in school. So I don't know how he gets so many of the younger audience in there, but that's how I always end up with so many thermites. They just automatically, you just pick up grenades automatically. Interesting.
Fling it at
Yo, he shot me over the thing. And around the corner. Guys, trick shot McGee. have to leave stream some days. No, that's crazy.
My shields need a bit more power.
He certainly has a lot more patience with the younger viewers than I think I do. He has a lot of patience with them until it's like a horde of them, until he gets... Because what happens is you call out one squeaker and then it's like, it just, all the other squeakers come out of the woodwork and it's just a gang of them. And one thing about streaming in general is when your chat, when it feels like your chat is ganging up on you, it just goes downhill really quickly. And then you end up getting, probably like, at least this happens to me, I end up getting more defensive than I should just because it feels like chat is ganging up on me. And anytime you're in a 1v10 situation, you feel like you just have to be more defensive. But it's kind of funny because, I mean, you still have, I mean, you could just ban everybody, you know, time everybody out. You still have all the power, but also, like, I don't want to feel like a tyrant just drunk with power, you know, just banning everybody that disobeys me and challenges my authority. So it's a balance, but when you have a bunch of squeakers, especially, but ganging up on you, it's, I'm sure it's very easy to lose your cool sometimes, as the kids say. Bro, does Bang just cancel aim assist completely, even if you're not in her smoke now? They use her savages sometimes. Yeah, they just don't care. Like, they just really don't care. Like, and they have zero empathy. And on a regular basis, I don't have to interact with middle schoolers anymore. You know, I did for a period in my life when I was in middle school, and then when I got older, as I got, you know, got into education, I would work with them more, and after not having to deal with them for a long enough time, you just, it's harder. Like, when I dealt with middle schoolers every day, you really build up a tolerance to their shenanigans, you know? And it's easier to let things go. But when you don't deal with it on a regular basis, and then all of a sudden you have to deal with like multiple middle schoolers, you can have, I have a short fuse. I have a short fuse when it comes to that, you know? I mean, you all have seen what have happened with the younger viewers. I think out of all the people that I've banned and kicked out of the stream, they've all been under the age of 18. As far as I can recall, so. Yo, appreciate the 7 likes on the stream. All the top G's up in the chat, liking up the stream. And we see you. Speaking of top G's, I heard Andrew Tate is on house arrest. So that's an interesting development. I also heard, I don't know if this is true, but he has lung cancer. I heard he has lung cancer and he lost like 20-something pounds in jail because he's not getting treated properly for his cancer. I don't know if that's the truth or the truth is he just lost weight because he was in jail, but you're looking pretty rough, the photos I saw of him getting released. Oh. Ew, a charge rifle. A Chidgety charge rifle. Ooh, ranked is on Olympus. Do I want to play ranked just to play Olympus? Let me ask you this, chat. Does anybody know if ranked for next split, are the maps going to rotate like they do now? Is that a permanent change, or was that just for this split? How old is he? Andrew Tate. I think he's like, he's in his mid 30s probably. He's 35, 36-ish, something like that, I think. Pretty sure. He's definitely not 40 yet, so I'll say between 30 and 40. Culture said maybe KC comes back. Bobina, are you getting on or no? Or are you playing ranked? Well, I mean, whatever happens, if they bring KC back and they just put it in the rank rotation, I'd be fine with that. As long as it's not all one, as long as it's not all KC, that would be fine. You know what they should honestly do is make a whole split of Olympus, since that's what it was supposed to be, and then it got ruined. Although, is that why they started rotating it? Or no, did they? No, they just switched it to World's Edge. That's what they had done. When did they start rotating the rank maps, though? That might have been another split ago. I honestly don't remember. Exclamation kick in the chat. Join me over there if you've got a kick account already. My user is JohnPon09. About to put the link in chat now. Definitely appreciate a follow ski. Because I'm going to go over there. I'm going to do it. And, you know, I might be over there with my tits out. We'll see. As Lily pointed out, there's really no guys over there on kick with their tits out, so it could be a
Being stranded in space for
could
a
be the
spell
visionary
certainly brings out the fight in a lassie.
pioneer.
This place is something else. Let's go.
Sometimes I wonder what it would be like to be a girl streamer. Not that I'm thinking about transitioning or anything wild like that, but I just wonder. I just wonder if putting up with all of the shenanigans that you'll undoubtedly have to put up with just as a female on the internet in general, but as a female streamer, would it be worth the extra views and follows to, you know, put up with the getting ogled and whatnot, which I'm sure, I think some of them probably don't mind it. Like, I saw this girl today and she was playing Warzone. I killed that fuse dad last time too. She was playing Warzone in a bra. She's wearing a bra and a jacket. Like,
I still see everything.
but you know, she had a good amount of viewers, and I have to think that at least probably half of them were just there to stare at her tits. Probably 70% of them were there just for that, because the gameplay was nothing to write home about. So I really want to kill that dude that again.
Okay, wait, how do I know that I'm not the decoy? Alright, this is dream within a dream.
Shields recharging.
You need a strong mod team as a lady streamer. Yeah, I would imagine that's definitely the case as well. But it's kind of like the argument, and I don't want to be insensitive here. But if you're sitting there playing video games and you're sitting there playing video games bra and a
Contact with hostile.
My ultimate's ready to rock.
and a
Shields.
Giving my shield to recharge.
and people come in there and start saying inappropriate things. It's like, well, like you're obviously asking for that type of behavior to happen.
Oh boy.
Just giving my shield a recharge.
You know, which is not the same as, which is not to say that if something, which is not to victim blame, because if something happens to you physically, you know, and then somebody says, oh, well, she shouldn't have been dressed like that in public, okay, well, no matter how you're dressed, that doesn't give the right for somebody to do something that is not consensual to you physically. But obviously if you're streaming and you could easily put a shirt on and remove, you know, probably at least 50% of that type of attention that you're getting, but instead you're wanting to get the views and attention for it. Some people crave attention even if it's negative. No, and that's totally fair. And you know, like I said, I'm not. You know, I just you have to kind of like wonder too. It's like, okay, well, what would that girl's, you know, would that girl's father approve of that? Would that girl's mother, you know, how that girl's mother or boyfriend, husband, whoever, you know. Anybody that cares about that girl, I feel like wouldn't want her to be playing video games in her bra. Like, it's just, I mean, it's certainly not the worst thing that you can do for attention or money, but
At least you died doing what you loved. Losing.
which is why I almost prefer it. I mean, it almost makes sense to just have that whole category of
Recharging shields.
hot tubs, pools, and bikinis, because it's like, okay, well, if that's what you want to do, then just go into that section and do it there. There's no, you know, there's no need to sit here and pretend like people are here for your video game content. Where it's like, well, they watch my stream for my personality. I'm like, oh. You know, personality 1 and personality 2, maybe. Oh, and then I saw another girl's stream on Kick. And her stream title, now granted, this was in the just chatting section, so she wasn't playing video games. But her stream title was, I'm measuring my labia. And then it had the, like water emoji, like the water drop emojis. Oh, I thought that was my teammate. Oh. Dang. I'm here for the face cam. I mean, a lot of people are, which I think is kind of weird too. I don't know. Unless you're watching a streamer that you're just sexually attracted to, I feel like I find it weird that you just need to have a face cam to enjoy the stream. Come on.
Fast without sugar.
I think a lot of people crave attention, especially if it's negative. But a lot of people like that. Some people have psychologically conditioned themselves to only want to accept negative attention because that's what they think they deserve, or that's all they think they deserve. I was watching this one guy on Kick, and he was playing this mode, and he would, as soon as the game was over, I guess he had a hotkey set up, and he would just mute his game, which I don't know why he was doing it on Kick. Maybe it was just a habit, because on Twitch you would get kicked off for the same words that, you know, are said on YouTube. But I'm pretty sure on Kick it doesn't matter. I'm not sure about the end slur. I don't know how about that one. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna say it myself, but I don't know if it plays during your stream, if they will, you know, count that against you. But anyways, he was muting after every time that he was in the lobby, and then he would unmute like once he left. And I thought that was a good idea. The end. That was my story. This is my story. This is my song.
Off for a laugh, are we?
Winning's the only way to stay free.
Time to add names to my list.
So, I guess Lena's egoing me. I guess she's egoing me. Yo, what's going on, 10 out of 10? You missed that. I ran flatline all game last game. Where you at, Cup? That's a lot of damage on him there. What the?
Mira, it's
Yeah,
not
okay.
about how hard you try.
Oh, I'm doing
It's about
alright,
how
Raina. How was your
nice.
Monday? Marina, I heard that your dreams came true. Yes, he gave you them. I couldn't give to you. Oh, friend, why are you so shy, like you'd hide
To kill if you weren't so
on the third floor and not fight me? I hate to turn up out of the blue and get shot right in the back and then die with the 301. Wow. That was your master plan? Not the flat line. Yep, flat line. I even had a choice of, well, it was flatline, flatline was the choice, or Nemesis was the choice. Oh, okay. That Mirage was terrible. I chose a flatline over the Nimmy. Over the Nimmy. Never mind, I'll find someone who's one shot And I'll steal the kill from my teammate, so I can get off the devotion. Got him.
Shields recharging.
Time flies how everyone in this game is so much better. Even with the Spitfire, I can't kill anyone. They all are so much better than I'll ever be. You like that kill? We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Here's a pick me up.
I was gonna say, this guy is barely even moving. There's no way I'm not gonna kill him. Who's healing in here? Come out with your hands up. I feel like that should count as a kill. If you hit somebody back to the totem in this mode, that should count. Also, who's revolting in freaking gun run? You weird little creature. I knew I was gonna turn the wrong way. I just knew it. I just knew it.
I just like watching skin suits suffer.
Can't make an account on Kick. Did you use a valid email address? Because you do have to verify your email. More dog pics. You know what? Next time I do a reaction thing, I am gonna go to the Discord and look at the dog pics and the food pics. I do need to do that. I meant to do that last time, but I just forgot.
You hate Snooty.
Then I was getting Discord shamed because I'm only in 3 Discords. Oh! Oh, you're better.
Shields recharging.
Oh, I lagged. Okay.
Did you see how great I was?
App is not great, but they are making improvements to it, Reyna. I mean, it's not even... What, in the audio? It's not even out on... Well, I heard it wasn't out on Play Store, then I heard it was on Play Store. So... Either it's not out on Play Store or it just got onto Play Store, so they're still, you know, it's still a work in progress for sure.
Another soft landing.
Bro. Oh, why are you not shooting this Bangalore? Wow, that's the first time I ever did anything with a PK in my life. What in the frying with the shotguns? They're just coming from all sides. It's like a Japanese bukkake in here. But no, yeah, the app is terrible.
Going to phase.
Oh, I thought I hit that. Nope, nope. Oh, okay. This is happening now.
Advice. You'd be tougher to kill if you weren't so boring.
I wish Jazzy was here. I feel like she would have liked that Japanese bukkake joke. Oh! I did not think I would be able to steal that. Why can I only hit for 20? What the? What the triple take? How many times did I hit that kid for 20? How many times did I hit that kid for 42? How many times did I hit that kid for 102? Math is puzzling right now. Oh my. all about the Discord reactions. Yeah, we'll definitely do it on the kick stream. So I'm gonna do my first kick stream probably Friday, I'm thinking. Friday or Saturday. I still have to set it all up and everything, so I do need to reach out to Ryan, or just YouTube it and figure out how to do it myself. But I just still need to set up that profile in OBS, and I'll probably do like a trial stream as well before the official one. So still have to iron out a couple kinks, but definitely this week I'm going to do the first kick stream. So we'll do that as well. And also I learned too from the last time that I really need to have things to watch like lined up ahead of time, because you guys do post stuff in the Discord, but I don't want to just be scrolling through a channel like looking for a video to watch, unless it's Jubilee or Darman or something like that. I don't want to just be like scrolling hoping to find something good. Like I want to have it already ready to go. I feel like that's a more professional it's just a more professional way of doing it, and it's more entertaining for you guys, because then, you know, I'd rather be playing a video that everybody isn't interested in than not playing a video because I didn't prepare ahead of time and looking for one. I feel like nobody wants to watch me just sit there and look for a video, so so that change is definitely gonna happen. Could not find the battle pass skins for the life of me, or badges. So, you know, but it's only my, can't believe they're selling this. Well, of course I can believe they're selling this skin again. I felt like such a baller when I first got this skin, because I didn't get it the first time it came out, because it was season 1, I believe. And I got it the next time it came out. And I felt like such a baller with my Bangalore with this skin. It was the only skin that I would wear. How many animal reproduction videos will be featured? In the Discord, or what do you mean? I mean, if it's entertaining, then, you know, we'll watch it. It's on Kick too, so I mean, again, Aiden Ross went to Pornhub on there, so you can watch anything on there, literally anything. Well, not anything, but you know, within reasons of normal internet watching. Nothing illegal, basically, is what I'm saying. But yeah, you can watch anything that's legal, from my understanding. And the other thing is even if I do something that's not within their guidelines, it's like, well. I was like, well, I didn't know. I thought it was within your guidelines. And if my account got banned on there, it wouldn't be upsetting in the least. Like the time that I got trolled into showing animated boobs on my channel, I was pretty tilted because I thought that my channel could get deleted. And it didn't, fortunately, but I was still pretty pissed off at the possibility that it might. Oh, so it's not even a heirloom skin, it's a whole other heirloom. That's kind of wild. Did not realize that. I wonder if they'll do 2 heirlooms for everybody. See, Horizon doesn't even have 1 heirloom, and they skipped her. They skipped Horizon with... Hold on, we need to have a rant session, because Horizon's been skipped so many times now. Where's freaking Legends? Oh, they're not even in order now, so they're not in order, so we'll have to do it by memory, but... Okay, so she got 2. She got skipped by Valkyrie so far. She got skipped by Seer. And who else did she get skipped by? Not Loba. Loba was older. Loba was the season before. Okay, so she might have only got skipped by Valkyrie and Seer, but now she's gotten skipped by Valkyrie, Seer, and then Wraith again for a second heirloom. Like, what kind of madness is this? Yes, Lily. So that's the first thing. Oh, what Grizzly sent me was not animal reproduction. What Grizzly sent me was men having sex. Well, not even men, but boys having sex with donkeys. And I have heard about this, but I just thought it was I just thought it was like one of those rare things. I heard that they do this in the Middle East, that they would have sex with goats. And it's like, okay, well, you know, that's probably just people saying, like, I thought it was like a racist thing that people would say, oh, they're out there just, you know, screwing donkeys or whatever. I thought it was just like a racist, ignorant thing that people would say. Well, apparently this whole village in Colombia, or maybe this whole city, is full of young boys and men that have sex with donkeys. I mean, to be fair, well, there's no reproduction going on, but there's definitely intercourse going on between animals. Is 2 girls, 1 cup banned? No, I'm pretty sure that would be fine, Miller. That's legal. Kermit the Frog's reaction to 2 girls, 1 cup is my favorite. Literal Kermit the Frog, or are you talking about Nate? Did Nate never see that video until recently? But yeah, Lily, so that's the first thing. That's the first thing I want to do is go through MILF Manor. That'll take a minute because at this point we're pretty far behind. I'll check out the Dr. Pimple Popper. I've never seen it, so it'll just be a first time reaction. And I noticed a lot of videos were on there too. It's something that Grizzly recommended. So I'll definitely check it out. Grizzly's recommendations, to be fair, have been really good, except for the donkey thing. But we'll check out some of the Dr. Pimple Popper. And then I've got a couple other ideas kind of floating around. I'm not sure if I want to do local events. Like I was thinking about covering the Nashville shooting, but by this time it'll be 2 weeks later. So you watch Dr. Pimple Popper as well? Okay, well we'll watch that. We'll see what's up. I've never seen it, so it'll be a genuine like first time reaction. It's some dude who voices Kermit's voice. I still can't tell if you're talking about Nate or not, Miller. Not gross. It doesn't show the actual video. Video might just be too short though. Well, I've seen it before, Miller. I would not watch that again. Oh, this other thing you're talking about. Outside of original are Caustic and Mirage, then Octane, Watson. Use Valkyrie, Seer, Ash, Mad Maggie, Newcastle, and Vantage. Okay, no, so she's been skipped by 3 people. She's been skipped by Valkyrie, Seer, Ash, and now Wraith with a second heirloom. So she's been skipped 4 times now for an heirloom. That's ridiculous. And she has a high pick rate too. It's not like nobody's playing Horizon. Like Watson got skipped several times, but nobody cares about Watson. There's like 3 Watson mains in the whole world. Nobody cares. I think his Watson is the only pro player that plays Watson in existence. So literally nobody cares that Watson got skipped so many times, but Horizon has a very high pick rate and is a very viable character that they've nerfed and buffed many times over the past couple seasons, and she's got skipped so much for no reason. About the Office bloopers, deleted scenes. Oh yeah, we can definitely watch that as well. I don't know that I've seen all the bloopers. I've definitely seen some. Wow. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but I just had a fart that not only had so much volume to it, but also it smells like a donkey farted in the room. Like it smells like a donkey fart, honestly. Cryptids? What is that, AR? Are you meaning cryptos? What have you been doing in your spare time? So that was one thing, Miller. Like I said, I've been researching Kick a lot and checking out like what's already on the app and just getting a feel for it. It was crazy. Like it dissipated quickly, but it was crazy. Stings the nostrils. It did. It was a little shocking at first. Like you ever smell a fart and you're like, oh wow, like that came out of me, and then like for a second you're kind of concerned, like, should I see somebody about this? Should I tell my doctor? It's like, it's probably fine. No, y'all can keep playing Jazzy. It's fine. I'm just vibing, talking to chat and whatnot. But yeah, we could definitely watch some Office bloopers or scenes or whatever.
Sure, fucker.
I don't even have my
Fucking
mic
piece of
in.
Shit.
Bro, why the hostile language? Everything okay?
Sorry. My bad. I bit the fuck out of my lip.
We be on our
Ah,
Burrito.
I hate it when that happens.
That shit hurt.
I'll pray for you, my guy.
After what I've seen, nothing down there scares me.
Yeah, what's going on, Jakai? Nice PFP.
Let's go. This chair is just squeaky as hell.
Oh, I didn't pick my spawn point. I'm like, I'm trying to mute this kid.
Marking our surroundings.
Capture.
We go to zone. All Father blesses us. A trail to continue. Let us catch them unaware. The Oddscotty have captured the zone.
recharging shields.
Even sight.
We took their zone. Admit it. Seems
All right.
Oh, we got a zone.
I also noticed that on Kick, there's a much bigger, and I don't know if this is part of the, this might just be part of the streaming culture of Twitch, but it seemed like every streamer, like it was all about their setups. Like they all had, well not all of them, but a lot of them have like the mics that, the LED mics that glow, or like crazy backgrounds. Like it looked, some of the people I saw, like their background makes my background look tame, you know? Which I don't think my background is that crazy, but it's obviously, you know, a lot of lights and the side and whatnot. But what I saw in Kick, between the just like setups and just general,
target here.
like it seemed like a lot of effort was put into the gear of streaming more so than the art of streaming, you know, because streaming is, I don't know if I would consider it an art, but I would definitely consider it a performative, you know, type thing. And instead of focusing on making the performance better, a lot of them seemed like they just got better equipment, you know, which it looks cool, but if you have really cool looking equipment, but your gameplay isn't that good, or you don't engage with chat, or you have to have something going for you. Some of these kids weren't even talking to chat or talking at all. We call the weird people in my city cryptids. The one guy carries a huge rain stick with them all around town. Interesting. Oh, I saw a video today. Apparently this guy in Seattle who became a real life vigilante, basically a superhero, including he went to a tailor and had them make a costume for him, a superhero costume, and he also had a bulletproof vest and a stab plate or whatever it's called.
We've got a zone, pals.
And went around the streets of Seattle fighting crime. Apparently he'd been shot at, he got stabbed a few times, broke a few bones. He was well known in Seattle as this vigilante. So I kind of want to watch that video too. I need to see what more I can find on him. It seems like a really interesting saga though, to say the least. So I'm gonna do some due diligence on that.
The Unscotty have neutralized the zone.
Mod an old streamer I used to mod an LED thing, and they just never put the camera on, so I stopped buying. Ah!
Recharging my shields.
What kind of LED thing was it, Miller? Yeah, it's an interesting. I don't know a whole lot of. That's all I know about it so far, Lily. But it definitely seems like an interesting
Recharging my shields.
saga that is somewhat well documented on
Grenade flung.
YouTube. So I'm gonna look into it some more and see if that would be something that we could follow up on. Like I said, I want to do some more. I want to put more effort into it because I feel kind of bad about how the last reaction stream went. I didn't really do that much research and I wasn't really that prepared, and then there just wasn't that much content. And I also want to pace the show out better because last time I ended up watching Grizzly's abortion video first, and I feel like I really just brought down the vibes a lot. I feel like I want to pace the content out better, so it's, if we do content like that, that it's not at the very beginning and that it's the tone is appropriate, like throughout, or not appropriate, but so the tone is not.
Got a zone.
I don't want to start off watching an abortion video, basically, is what I'm saying. That was not a good idea.
Recharging shields.
Oh, take C, I guess. These kids are weird.
Enemy here.
They got a zone.
Activating jump drive.
Zone C has been neutralized.
Neutralized. Another notch in our belt.
Zone C has been captured.
I'm gonna get shot in my back. Oh,
Zone B captured.
Need a tea break. Winning.
I know that look.
and just like that, I lose my flat line.
Not a dragon worth chasing. Trust me.
Zone B has been captured. Zone C has been captured.
There's someone here. Grenade out. Come with me. Over here. Recharging my shields.
Shield
I have eyes on
recharging.
the enemy.
lucky. What are you doing over here?
Zone B has been captured.
Oh, you got a zone, pals. Recharging my shield. Neutralized. Frag out. Oh, don't let me win. That happened.
Yo, I did not know I could do that. What the? That was interesting.
Captured. Zone C captured. Zone C captured. Attention. The ratings leader has been eliminated.
abilities. Recharging my shield. Nemesis here. We neutralized that zone. Don't be surprised, dears.
Zone A has been captured.
That zone is ours.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been up there. I thought it was gonna be an out of bounds zone, if anything, but I don't think I've ever been up there. It would be better if it did like the geysers and World's Edge, and it could use it to fly away, but I'm not dead to that. Okay.
Zone B neutralized.
Placing gas trap. My vision is clear. Another variable for the lab rats.
New ratings leader
My
appointed.
vision is clear. My vision is clear. Gas trap deployed.
Zone B has been captured.
Gas trap deployed. Introducing new variable.
Neutralize that zone. Don't be surprised.
Oh my, one clip that I almost had but didn't.
My vision is clear.
Grenade out. Unleashing my singularity.
I still see everything.
Level 3.
There's a grenade right there. Well, you got just absolutely puked on right there.
Recharging my shields.
No, 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 no!
I'm quick and you're dead.
That's tough.
Zone B captured.
Our victory is nearly complete.
Oh, you have to hold it now.
Drive set.
That's a really close game.
We neutralized a zone. An acceptable step. Liquid gas confined.
Bloody bampot.
Beware. I've added a variable. Independent variable activated.
It will likely know.
Zone
Recharging
C
shields.
captured.
Hawkers.
You are the Apex champions.
GG's Lily. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. What the? This game is trash. This game is trash.
Death, like winter, is unavoidable.
Here's a good spot to touch down.
Y'all seen all this flashing on the screen? Or is it just my monitor? I think my monitor is going out. Yeah, brother. Okay, so I'm not the only one seeing the flashing. Well, at least I know I'm not having a stroke. That's psychedelic flashing at that.
First blood.
Enough lambing around. We dropping.
Alright, we're really risking it here, just going on with a white shield and wingman. Oh, maybe a potential blue over here.
Round one, beginning ring countdown.
We're spread out.
Pay attention. Some of us aren't in standard.
Reloading.
Okay, well, you know what? I did everything but actually shoot them with the gun. You know, the swap was good, the movement was decent, but I just, you know, just didn't do any damage. Just did not shoot them with the gun. You gotta shoot them with the gun, chat. You gotta shoot them with the gun. The good swap, though. I mean, everything was ideal. If I would have just done some damage with the gun, I feel like I feel like that fight would have gone better. But you know, sometimes you just do 0 damage. What in the trios?
This force can light up the galaxy.
The most important part is where you fall short. Yeah, sometimes it's like that.
His legs weren't made for walking.
Introducing your champion.
So it's a common analogy in, I don't know, leadership,
Your
life
job, Master
coaching.
Newty.
I've heard this
Multiple
analogy
times.
been told in many contexts, but So in order to
get it.
We do this.
have a more balanced life, what you need to do, like if you imagine you have a jar and you have a bunch of sand and you have a bunch of rocks. The rocks are the important things in your life, and the sand are kind of like the mundane, day-to-day type things,
I saw someone, and I
or the things that just don't matter as much. And in order to find more balance, what you should do, they say, is figure out what your rocks are first and put those in to the jar. And then once all those are in place, then you can fill the jar with sand. But if you try to put the sand first and you try to fill your life or business or whatever, you know, the case is, with the sand first, the jar will just be half full of sand and not all the rocks will fit. But if you put the rocks first, the sand can, you know, fill in the cracks. And anyways, I don't know where I was going with that, but
Broken enemies. We've got another squad on us, darlings.
let's push right through that beast lair.
Shields recharging. The ring's our neighbour, pals, and we've got about a minute to find her.
Also, I found watching kick streams that people have different terminology for things on Twitch than we use on YouTube for this game. So like the heat shields, I heard many people refer to the heat shields as heaters. They're like, oh, I got two heaters I'm putting down. Oh, okay. Well, never go to the bottom chat. That's our terminology for that. Oh, the most important part is where you fell short. Yeah, so I guess, I don't know. The rocks in this game would be doing damage, and then the sand would be like good movement or shield swapping. And that was definitely an instance where I put the sand before the rock. And it doesn't work out like that. It does not work out. I'm still in trios. GG's.
Time for
Get
bold
the end.
action.
We came full circle. It took me a minute, Lily. I kind of got distracted by that fight.
No breath to steady, no heart to calm. Perfection. We'll win this thing together. Semper Fi or die.
This is your champion.
Oh my squash. And some predator.
Be dead.
Yo, what's going on, Shay? How's your Monday going? You don't work on Mondays, do you? Or do you? Alright, Lena, have a good night.
An intelligent fighter would land there.
Hit the jets, we're dropping hot.
We'll be well positioned there.
Heard that.
It's a Monday. Going down in the club on a Monday. I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom. There's too many people up here.
A wee daddy landed nearby.
The enemy is in striking range.
Uh-oh. Oh, you knocked me off.
Enemy down. Another. Best bouncer bums this way.
You'll be alright. Gotcha.
Burn kill. Down the target.
Nice.
You'll be alright. I gotcha.
Laura's built
First blood is
Diffie.
ours. Off to a good start.
Oh, you only watch stream at work? I thought for some reason you were off on Mondays. Guess I got that confused. Guess I got you confused with somebody else.
Rings closing in a minute. Shall we just attack? Heal it.
Are you winning, son? No, not really.
Contact on my marker. Got him. Another notch on the belt.
Where? Is he down here? So confused right now.
30 left.
Bro, what?
Rings close. 10 to go.
The enemy is moving in.
Nice.
Attention. The champion has
Recharging my shields. Champions gone. Can't have it. On your feet, darling. Plenty of fight left in you. Rings closing, and we ain't in it. Move unless you're as soulless heat.
Nah, I think the reason why I thought that, Shay, is because before you've been in stream on like a Thursday or something, and you'll be like, oh, it's my Friday, so I just assumed you worked different, like not Monday through Friday or something. I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. I should have got the extended heavy mag. Instead, I got nothing.
Don't forget to share.
Bro! One of these imbeciles took all the heavy ammo. Oh, it's been alright, you know, I'm trying to do my best to vibe here, Shay.
I'm using a Phoenix kit.
Work has been interesting. All of my coworkers are complaining about the new girl that I hired. And it's really getting kind of on my nerves because I'm really to the point where it's like, okay, y'all like to come and tattle on her to me for every little thing. You like to nitpick her about every little thing. But y'all aren't willing to do anything to help me train her or help her get better or whatever, which it's not really their job to do that. But I mean, still, it's like, okay, well, you're not really helping. You're just coming and like snitching on her, being a tattletale, or just complaining about something that you don't like about her. And it's like, I don't care. Like, you know, like it was not my job to hire somebody that you were going to be best friends with. It was my job to hire somebody that could do the job. And from the people that applied, I picked the people, you know, I picked the person that I thought would be the best for the job. Nobody else wanted to take on the job to do this, so like let me do it the way that I did it, you know? She was on time. Yeah, she actually got there before me this morning, Lily. She was sitting in her car already in the parking lot when I got there. So, I mean, that's been getting better, and I mean, again, like, what I'm concerned with and what they're concerned with is two different things, and oh, okay, did not realize just both of them were just there ready to go, just demons apparently. So I don't know, the things that they're worried about and the things that I worry about are just completely different, and some of the things that they are concerned about is like so nitpicky, and I'm just like, okay, how old are y'all? And y'all are just snitching on this girl for the stupidest things. So it's kind of frustrating, but for different reasons. Like, I'm honestly more frustrated at them because all they want to do is snitch and tell me like what she's doing and or complain about this or that. Like, they're getting on my nerves more than she is. I wish she would act right and not do some of the stuff that they're complaining about, because I get why they're complaining about the things they're complaining about. But the leadership meeting on Wednesday is going to be interesting. So we have a leadership meeting on Wednesday, and I know a lot of this stuff is going to be brought up. Let her just adjust to the job. Yeah, and that's definitely a big part of it, Lily. It's, you know, she's brand new. This is her third week, and the first full week that she was here, our computer system was down. So it was really tough to find her stuff to do or anything. Plus, she had to do all the onboarding kind of stuff. So the first week was really, you know, void. And then, so last week was her first, like, real first week. And then today. So it's like, yeah, she hasn't been in the job long. So I haven't had time to teach her a whole lot yet. And they're already nitpicking. And it's like, meanwhile, this other guy that I've been training for 3 months, she already can do some things better than him. Like, she's honestly ahead of him in some areas, and she's been here for 3 weeks. Well, really 2 weeks. And I've been training him for 3 months, and everybody likes him. He's a really nice guy. Everybody, gets along. He's been with the company for a long time, but he just got into this position 3 months ago, basically. And it's like, okay, well, we've all been trying to train him for 3 months now, and he still doesn't have some of the things that she already understands. Which I'm going to bring that up too. I'm just going to be like, look, you guys want to complain about everything that this girl is doing? She's only been here for 2 weeks, yes, but she's already better than, we'll say his name is Alex. She's already better than Alex at almost every part of the job that I've taught her. Well, everything that I've taught her so far, she's better than Alex. So I'm going to bring that up as well and be like, look, you guys don't nitpick him at all. But guess what? It kind of gets on my nerves that 3 months in, he doesn't know his job at all. That gets on my nerves every day. Y'all don't work with him. He's not in your department, so it doesn't get on your nerves. I don't go around to each one of you telling you, oh, Alex can't do this. Alex can't do this. Alex can't do that. Alex can't do this. Can you believe this question that Alex asked me today? Like, I don't do that. I just put up with it, and I'm professional about it. And none of the rest of them are willing to do that, which is ridiculous because most of them are twice my age. So I'm definitely bringing it up, Lily. And I'm telling them, like, look, I get that everybody likes him. I like him too. He's a cool guy, but he's not well suited for this job. And just because he's been with the company for a long time, that doesn't mean anything. It didn't make him learn his job any better. So, sounds sexist. They all just really like this Alex character, as we're calling him. That's really all that there is to it, which I like him too. I mean, he is a nice guy. But at the end of the day, it's a business. It's not a social club. And I get that you like him better and whatever, but they don't really seem to grasp the fact that I've got to work with him and I'm constantly covering his mistakes and all that kind of stuff. So, we'll see. We'll see. Just a little work rant. So, but I am going to take stream off. More than likely, I'll be off tomorrow. And then we'll come back on Wednesday. When I come back on Wednesday, we are going to be playing with Bottle. Yeah, he probably does, honestly, Miller. He honestly does. He really does. You're not wrong about that. So that's something I'll bring up too as well. But Wednesday, I'm going to be playing with Bottle. We're going to be early grinding ranked. I'm going to take a little day off tomorrow as well, just to kind of rest up. But the rest of the week, I'm going to be hard grinding. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are going to be big stream days. We're going to grind hard on Apex, grind hard on the beginning of ranked, and we're going to also do our first kick stream. So it's going to be an exciting week. I hope to see you all there. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night, a terrific Tuesday, and we will see you on Wednesday with Bottle in the Bottle Bump Bourbon / Pontoon. Bye.